Mystery Mike. Thank you all for tuning in. Alrighty, here in Central Maryland today, it's a cold and windy day. If the wind stopped, it would actually be pretty warm because I believe it is getting up to 45. It's really been a mild winter. Tomorrow it's going to be up to 50, and on Monday almost up to, I think they're calling it close to 70 degrees. But it's not hurting my feelings any. Alrighty, well, I've been really missing fishing, and it will be coming up soon. But I figure, well, I'll go ahead and look at some nice fishing pictures. And my wife, she does scrapbooking, and she really does an excellent job. And I just pulled out a couple of the scrapbook pages that she did. And I don't have a whole lot here. I have to go through more to find it, but find some more. But I went through a few, and this one goes back to 2010. And up here where we live, there's a little mill called Eaton Mill Dam. And what it was a mill back in probably, I don't know, I guess the late 1800s. And it's just a little dam, but they have a lot of little bass up there, and it's out of the way, nice and quiet. Nobody around, nobody bothers you. You kind of get it to yourself, and it's really nice. So I'm going to show you some pictures here of me and my son and my daughter. And once again, my wife did this scrapbooking here. And like I said, there's a lot of little bass up there. I never seen anything real big. I'm sure there's some bigger than what we have seen. The ones we see up there are like a pound, but hey, I could catch a pound bass all day long. That's great. But I'm sure there's some bigger ones around there. But that goes way back to, like I said, 2010. My wife, like I said, she really does a nice job of this. Alrighty, now I'm going to show you some other ones that aren't quite as old. These go back to 2014. And this is up at the Susquehanna, which is up the upper end of, actually the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay here in Maryland. And we're going for shad. And you can see American shad right there. And I'm going to show you on the back here. It don't have anything to do with fishing, but since I have it out, I'll go ahead and show you. It's my wife's beautiful birthday and her cake, and her son with her here. So I'll turn it around on the other side, and you can see that. And I'm going to turn this back around for you to look. I'm sure you've seen it, but ain't that neat? That little tackle box right there. And it actually shows the lures in there. And actually, I see some of the lures actually I have in my box. And this is all still 2014. And this is me, my daughter, and her real good friend, and they're still real good friends to this day. But we got to get her back out fishing with us. She hasn't been fishing with us for, I don't know, a couple years. And she was going to get her license this year and go fishing with us. And Emily, I want you to watch this. So this year, you got to get your fishing license and come fishing with us. All right, girl? All right. There we are. This here is my daughter's good friend. And well, she's a good friend of ours as well. this looks like about a 2-pound smallmouth. And this side shows my wife fishing with us. And look at all these little decorations of scrapbooking on there. Ain't that neat? And there's my beautiful wife fishing with me there. And this is, like I said, 2014 again. And it looks like I am hooked into one. And then I'll flip this around on the back. It don't have anything to do with fishing, but it shows a nice snowstorm. And I'm reading here, it says February 2014 snowstorm with ice that knocked our power out for about 6 hours. And I remember that I think that's the day I was going to work, and there was a tree across the road and I didn't go to work. Well, that's a nice excuse. Actually, that did happen. There's the snowstorm on the back. That was a nice storm. I remember that. And I went outside that morning and I noticed the fence was down where the cattle were. And I heard something coming through the woods. And my neighbor on the other side of the woods, I heard him herding up, I don't know, I think it was 2, 3, maybe 4 cows. And he was herding them back over. And I got him back into the fence there. It was so much ice, it was even going on the electric fence, and it was getting real thick. And there's a real big old oak tree back at the corner of the property, and the branches really hang out far. Well, they iced up, and it's amazing. I guess that's why those trees are as big as they are, because they can survive all this. But what had happened, I bet you those branches were drooping probably like 4 or 5 feet, and you would think they would have snapped, to where I did see some maples that did snap, but those oaks sprung right back up as soon as the ice melted off. Alrighty, I wish I had some more pictures to show you, which I do. I just have to really go through several scrapbooks. I mean, a lot of scrapbooks, but I just took a couple out of those pages, but I do have many more. But hey, that'll be for a later day. Alrighty, well, you know, spring's around the bend. We'll all be out there getting our rods ready and getting our tackle boxes ready. And something I love to do, and that's look for night crawlers. I've mentioned this before, but I don't know what it is. When I see a big night crawler, that just gets me excited because I associate it with fishing. Well, it won't be too much longer and we'll all be out there fishing. Well, I thank you all for tuning in today, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to thank you all for subscribing. And if you're thinking about subscribing and you're not quite sure if you want to, and your fingers are like wandering over there, hit that button. Alrighty, I thank y'all, and just remember, be someone important, be yourself. Until next time, God bless.